So we are back after some more technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Mainland has the ball. They're going to hand it off up the middle. It's going to break a tackle, and it'll be brought down after a pretty decent gain of about 8 yards.
While we were away, the Buccaneers scored another touchdown, putting them up 37-0. The Titans not looking too hopeful right now as their defense takes the field for.
As it'll be handed off once again. It's got a huge running lane. It'll be tackled by Tanner Stripmatter, but that'll be another Mainland first down. Yeah, Mainland keeping the pace. As they line up for first and down again. Or first and 10, excuse me. And ball snapped to be another handoff. He's got a huge running lane. And he'll be brought, and the ref falls over on the play as the running back is tackled.
Man down! He's down again! A little comedy to brighten up our day here, folks. We do hope that that ref is all right. Taking a big hit from a player in pads is never fun, especially when you aren't in pads. But he looks to be all right, and we will continue to play here.
Yeah, as the clock's starting to wind down, but just over 40 seconds left in this third quarter.
The running clock really creeps up on you. Most football games go by slow.
It'll be handed off once again. He's going to bounce it to the outside. There's a flag down, though, and will be taken down. But I believe this play will be coming back. The referee signals holding. Yep, holding on the offense, so that'll bring it back. And the clock will wind out on this third quarter. And as it hits 0, the Bucks will lead with a score of 37-0 going into the fourth quarter. Now, Jacob, at this point, you have to hope that at this point the Titans are just looking to, just get anything going just to call it, at least a moral win.
I think the Titans just want to see if they can score on this Mainland defense here. Putting up a goose egg is never something that you want to do as an offense, and just being able to say that you managed to put those 7 points up, you managed to get a player in the end zone. It is a moral victory, and it's not exactly something this Titan team looks for. They don't appreciate more victories. They care about winning. That's what they like. And unfortunately, it looks as though they're going to go 3-3 on the season here after this game.
So the one plus that for this Titans team is that this is not a district game, but their 3 district opponents will be playing soon. They play Spruce Creek next week, and DeLand High School after that. And so those are the games that really matter. So they're just going to have to go into the film room on Monday and figure out how they can get better. We can go into this game. And as we start this fourth quarter, Mainland still has the ball on the Titans' 35-yard line.
This was, however, a key game to whether the Titans would make a state playoff run again or not. And unfortunately, I think if the Titans don't win out, they no longer have a shot at it.
Yeah, one key to getting the playoffs is winning that district. But it is possible if you have a good record otherwise.
That is true. They could beat DeLand and New Smyrna, winning their district. But does that automatically push them into the playoffs or no?
It does depend. It does depend on how standings work, but you definitely have a good shot if you win your district.
Okay, then I do think the Titans still have a realistic chance. They just have to pretty much win out. And they definitely have to win their division.
As that's Ethan Matzinger stuffing the running back in the backfield.
That's a big hit out of Matzinger. We don't see him a lot on defense anymore. He's mainly playing that tight end position nowadays. It's good to see that out of him.
Yeah, so this will be third and very long for Mainland. And Be slow to start to snap the ball here for Mainland. Maybe just trying to run a little bit of the clock out, but they will finally. It's going to be play action. He's got some pressure. He's looking deep, but that ball will be out of bounds. There's a flag down on the play. So this would be 4th down and very long from Mainland, and they're just going to go for it as they have a huge lead. And the quarterback will drop back. He's looking deep again. He was hit as he throws, and that'll be... Still waiting for the one on the field. No, it'll be called incomplete. But there's a penalty marker down. So we are about 9 minutes left in this game. And I believe that penalty was going against Mainland, but 4th down, so it won't matter. So the Titans will come out there on offense. And you're seeing some new faces out here on the offense. That's going to be wide receiver Barrett Schultz in the game, as well as DK Mackey and Ryan Joseph, which is Ruben Joseph's little brother. We saw both of them with some action on JV yesterday.
Joseph actually got some action on defense tonight. He made a tackle earlier in this game. So I was going to see the offensive side of the ball. And the Titans are essentially playing their JV team at this point.
Yeah, and so Vargas is still back there. He will hand it off to Joseph. Joseph has a gap, and he's still running. And he'd be close to a 1st down marker. It's a good first run there out of Joseph.
That's such an awesome thing to see. I mean, we saw that out of his brother when he was that age. Now Joseph looking even better than Ruben, I would say. I mean, what a spectacular run out of there by that freshman.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
The Titans haven't been able to break ground all night, and I guess all they had to do was throw the rookie in.
Yep, so you'll see Mackey and Joseph back there again. And Vargas will hand it off to Joseph once again, but he will be met in the backfield, and that's going to be a short loss. And you're going to see Xavier Elliott check into the game and at that right tackle position. And he will hand off to Mack, but he is met in the backfield immediately.
Right there is the exact issue that the Titans have had all night. Blitzing through as an offensive line. You did not have a player coming back into the backfield every other play and destroying the running back. Someone needs to be held accountable.
Yeah, and so because of that last play, that Titan punt team would come back out again.
I still think the Titans are now feeling a little bit better after that last drive. Just seeing that run out of Joseph, it's got to make you feel a little bit better about tonight.
It definitely has to get you thinking about the future, as you know. He's basically, if you don't consider J.R. Cook the second running back, he's basically the running back behind his older brother.
And he will be the running back next year. He's going to be seeing a lot more of the varsity field next year, and I believe that's why they threw him out just now. To get him kind of prepared to play against the bigger kids. The Josephs, they don't exactly stand tall in stature, but they're ready to run anyone over. We've seen that before with Ruben. We've seen it with Ryan in his JV game. They can find holes too, so it's going to be good to watch him play out his next few games here at University.
Yeah, absolutely. So I believe the coaches had to get something straight on the punt, so they called a timeout, and the punt team will be back out there. Titans will be punting on their own 21-yard line. And we're going to have another stoppage before the play starts.
Encroachment on that Mainland defense. This isn't going to push the Titans offense far enough up to where they would get the first down. And I don't believe that they will even consider going for it here. But if they can draw that Mainland defense offside one more time, they'll have a few more plays ready to go.
Yeah, and so it appears that Mainland does have one of their younger groups out there. They may be getting a little excited there at the line of scrimmage. As a punt is up, and it's going to be a very short one. It's high, but it's going to be very short. That's going to roll to about the 40-yard line. Call it 42.
What, a 35-yard, 40-yard punt? I mean, if you're punting that from, say, the 40-yard line, you're getting that ball down to the 20, that's a good punt. Especially out of someone who might not be it might be his first year playing that position, as we saw last year. We understand a different punter. Every game is just a new every game is a new game. You never know the Saints could come out, win a few more games and come out and the season is
So I believe there was a penalty on that last punt, and the Titans have the ball on first down from the 42-yard line. But that play will be blown dead right after the snap. And that's going to be on Mainland. So the Titans will get another 5 yards with under 4:30 left in this game. Maybe the Titans can get a good, decent drive going to end the game. And so that is Joseph in motion. Vargas will take the snap. He's going to throw. He's looking deep for Schultz. But that play is going to fall incomplete, almost intercepted. That was a pretty good heads-up play there by Schultz to knock the ball loose.
Yeah, sometimes as an offensive player, you have to play defense, and that's what Schultz does there. The freshman, could it be that knowledge, that football knowledge out of someone so young? And that just tells you that he's grown up around this game. He's grown up around some of these coaches. Making plays like that throughout his high school career.
Yeah, absolutely. His older brother did play for this team, but unfortunately can't play anymore due to an injury. So you'll see second and 5 for the Titans offense, and it'll be handed off to Joseph. No, it'll be pulled. It'll be thrown to Mackey out in the flats. He'll get to the sideline, and he's going to be close to that first down marker, but they're going to say he's about 1 yard short, slipping up 3rd and short.
Titans team up, the ref didn't like some words that were being exchanged behind the Mainland sideline. And so now the Titans are going to get some good. And you know, going back to that last play, there's just something I like about Mackey. Like, he's got the grit of a true running back. I mean, he just takes a huge hit there and like nothing happens. To do that as a freshman, it's pretty cool.
Once again, Buccaneers fans, if you want to check the Buccaneers extra screen, you can do so on and find it. It's 14. It's about 20 minutes away. Well, goodbye, goodbye.
Check. It's still rolling. Green hat. Russ was talking about how they need to be more sportsmanlike right now, especially up 37-0. You really shouldn't be saying anything. You should be keeping a little quiet and just waiting for the game to end here. Bring both teams to the 50-yard line, and everyone can go home without any issues. We've seen these two teams in the past. They've gone in fights. They've gone in yelling matches. We just don't want to see that tonight, especially not out of adult coaches. So the Titans are going to get 15 yards on this play. That's going to bring them up to about the 35-yard line, or just ahead of the 30-yard line, and I believe that will also be a Titans first down.
Yeah, so this drive's still going, especially with the young group. This is very encouraging to see. And Vargas will take the snap, and he will hand it off to Mackey. Mackey trying to get something up the middle. And he'll get a couple out of that run. And it's
yeah, I'm really liking this Titans offense, at least how it's going to look in the future. Mackey and Joseph sharing those carries and them both playing on defense, it's just going to be a two-man wrecking crew out of these two kids. And they got 4 years left here at university, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Vargas will take the snap. He's looking for Schultz. That'll be in out of the hands and almost intercepted again.
Schultz has to keep a hand on that ball. I mean, that could be a big play there for the Titans. He could cut that ball up and maybe make a run for that end zone. He's just running after that end zone before he actually had true possession of that ball, and it almost slips in the hands of a Mainland defender. We're going to roll down to a minute and a half left in this game, folks. The Bucks leading your Titans 37-0. An eventful series of events, and a unfortunate series of events here for your high school football team. The Titans looking to score at least once here.
And Vargas would look on a screen, but there was nobody home.
I believe that ball was actually intended for Ryan Joseph, but he couldn't snap his head back fast enough. And unfortunately, that will lead to Titans fourth down, I believe.
Yeah, fourth down with a minute left to go in this game.
I mean, you're certainly not punting it here. They're obviously going for it, but it's got to be a pretty big play. They got 9 yards to cover. And so I believe we're going to be seeing Vargas take the air here. 50 seconds, this clock rolls down. The Titans desperate for at least one score. Put some points on the board here.
And so, on the fourth down play, Joseph set in motion. Vargas dropping back. He's got pressure, and he will be sacked. And that's going to be a turnover, and likely the last play of this game.
We want to thank you all for joining in. Definitely not the sight we wanted to see tonight for our Titans, but do not worry. We will bounce back. We will be back next week to play. Who are we playing next week?
Spruce Creek.
Spruce Creek. See if we can get a win out of them. The Titans will take to the 50-yard line. I am your color commentator, Jacob Reedy, here with play-by-play by Adam Black.